Joining us now to talk about it, former professional soccer player, two-time MLS champion Mike Shabala, senior contributor at The Federalist Ben Weingarten, and economic strategist Francis Newton. All right, welcome to all of you. Mike, I'm going to start with you there. What do you make of that comment about President Trump, about the ultimate stain on this incredible tournament?
I mean, we need to leave politics on the sideline. I mean, listen, the energy that you see from the left and the right, honestly, over the past month and a half or so, you've seen this world come together to get excited about community and connection. And, regardless of your political preferences, at the end of the day, we're all trying to move the ball forward in this country, bringing soccer to the next level and seeing our men's national team win a World Cup. So for me, I think it's a yellow card, if you will, in the sport of soccer, and believe that stuff should be just left on the sideline, and we should be focusing on the progress of how we can be better in our country.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Francis, I want to ask you from an economic standpoint. A lot of folks, especially in some states, like certainly in New Jersey, where the final was held, a lot of local businesses and folks saying that they were kind of left out and they didn't make the money that they had hoped for with this. So FIFA does fantastic, but a lot of the taxpayers were on the hook for the added overtime for the cops and the parking and all that had to happen. What's your sense of, was this good or bad for this certain states?
Well, the final numbers will say. I think it's always good to have any kind of an economic event. It's like the Taylor Swift tour or something that rolls through town. I mean, hotels definitely benefited. I know there were a lot of soccer fans in my hotel last night for sure. As far as the locals, that all has to be coordinated because most of the food and beverage stuff is inside the stadium. And so it depends on how you coordinate getting people to actually kind of patronize those other businesses. I will just say with the Trump thing, it's always an optics thing when you're president. He's going to get booed if he goes out there, and he's going to get booed if he doesn't go out there. So it's an unwinnable situation. It's going to get connected to his wars. What Trump is trying to do is he's trying to totally reconfigure GDP into a trade strength for, that's going to affect us for decades. Mm-hmm. And that's going to come with a lot of controversy. And the war in Iran is a direct reflection of trying to kind of change the machinations of GDP internationally. So that's always going to be unpopular, but I agree with sports and bringing us all together.
Yeah, I agree with that, Ben. And also, we know that throughout the World Cup, so many of the visitors from around the world who were coming to the United States were just completely in awe of this country, a reminder at how good we have it.
Yeah, just like when Americans go overseas and we come back and we kiss the soil that we walk on. I think it's a similar reaction there from the rest of the world. Look, you have people who are willing to die, to leave everything behind, to try to get to these shores. How many other countries can you say that about? And it's just a classless, distasteful thing to go at the president over this. He's the leader of the free world. He's certainly the leader of this nation. This nation led these games, did so quite well with a ton of success. Leave the politics aside, but they can't. It's everything for them. They've injected it into every aspect of our lives. And sports should be the most removed aspect of life from politics because it's all about merit at the end of the day. It's who is the best. Achievement, celebrating achievement. That's totally antithetical. I'm going to make the political argument to kind of the leftist worldview. But even if you dismiss that argument, this is about who is the best on the field and enjoying competition. Yeah. Can't we just celebrate the fact that he's the leader of the country where this is happening?
And there's no participation trophy.
Right. And a great point, too, if you think about it, whoever the president was going to go to the final to give out the trophy. So it could have been a Democrat, Republican. It was not about Trump. It was about the president of the United States. Yep. Mike, Ben, Francis, thanks for joining us.
Good to be on.